if the purpose of an organization is to create value, then an organization which does not take decisions cannot create any value. Therefore, decision making is very, very important element of any successful organization. And the success of a leader is determined by the decisions he takes, and that is what determines his success or failure. So decision making is very, very important, not only from an organizational point of view, but also from testing the leadership element of a person. The decision making model is very important. Today I want to talk to you about the synergistic decision making model and how does it operate and what does it mean. The basic hypothesis of a synergistic decision-making model emerges from the fact that an effective decision is defined as that which is based on the quality of the decision and its acceptance. Now, if you had a problem for which the solution or the decision you have taken has a very high element of quality, it is very good. But if the acceptance of that high quality decision is not very high, then its credibility is very low, and therefore it cannot be determined as an effective decision, right? Because if the quality is high but people don't accept it, then its credibility is lost. Look at it the other way around, that if the acceptability of the decision is total, everybody in the team accepts that decision, but the sheer quality of that decision is wrong, that 100% of the people may accept that decision, but if the quality of that decision is bad, then it cannot give you an effective decision. Therefore, effective decision is that which ensures that there is a high quality of the decision and its total acceptability is there by the team, so that then collectively the decision is right. Synergistic decision-making model focuses on improving both the quality of the decision and also the acceptability. So how do you improve the quality and how do you improve the acceptability of that decision is what synergistic decision-making model is all about. So let's first talk about how do you enhance the quality of the decision-making, because that's very important. So you need to get your knowledge and information required from the problem that you are trying to tackle. Because if you are deciding and taking decisions on a problem, then the quality of information, the quality of knowledge, intelligence, and the rational process that you need to put in place where all these data, information and knowledge is processed in a rational way so that the solution is found is very important. What is the rational process? Because that is where we falter most of the time. Number one, analyzing the situation. Number two, identifying the objectives for which you are trying to do that. Evaluating various alternatives is one of the most important processes of rational process, so that you have the full range of alternatives from which you have to choose, and then discussing the adverse consequences if those decisions were not taken is part of the rational process that a leader needs to do. So rational processes are very important along with the knowledge, so that the quality of the decision that you are taking is always right. But as we said, that just having a very high quality of decision but the acceptability of the decision is not very high, if 10 out of 100 people only accept that decision, then 90 people will resist and break it down, that decision will not have a very high quality. Therefore, putting the right interpersonal skills and processes is very important to enhance the acceptability of that decision. How do you do that? So 5 things you need to do to put the interpersonal processes of the decision-making process in place. Number 1, enhance the listening quotient of the organization. Ensure that they know how to give support to each other. Ensure that the differing qualities are put in place. That means if there are differences which are bound to be there, how are the differences being portrayed and how is a conclusion being arrived at? How are the differences being tackled? Is everybody in the team given an opportunity to participate, or the majority voices or the voice which is the loudest and the highest decibel voice is predominating it? That should not happen. And after all of that is done, how are you putting a consensus process so that a collective decision is arrived at? Once you do that, that is the quality processes and rational processes put in place, you ensure interpersonal processes are put in place. How do you thereafter collectively monitor it and measure the end results to the decision that you want to take is the determinant of it. Therefore, decision making is very important, and these processes are very important to be put in place to ensure that the organization creates value through correct decision making models.